What do we have before we go? So we have a bucket of water. We have a damp notebook. We can break all this down for ink. We do have bottles. 15, 25. We don't have enough ink. Okay. We seem to be getting, for every next book that we go on, every next adventure, we seem to get more bottles, which makes me think that we need more ink. We have tools, we have 3, we already have a lockpick, so we're not getting any crowbar pieces. We do need a bit of cloth to make the pliers. In fact, and we're back to wishing this was sort of... Oh, I was playing this on a mouse. Come on. 3 crests. These must be the school's guides. Guilds, even. Wow, one's a face. Is that Aureolus himself? And then you've got the wand of Aureolus. And then you've got the hop of Pale Ale. You can tell I'm making this up, right? There's gotta be some cloth just kicking around here somewhere. Surely there's a bit of cloth. Although it's probably in the cleaning room, isn't it? Where was the cleaning room? Maybe it's in the restroom, but there was some kids in the restroom that we wanted to talk to. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop on their conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The whole school talked about him yesterday. What did he do? He lit a candle, if you can believe that, with his own wand. You see a puff of smoke. Yeah, no, even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. The new one? Definitely not. Oh, yeah, the symbols were disappearing from the weird thing around the earth that created this magic thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, he tried to match to his wand. More likely, just like Mendos did. Remember? Where'd he go anyway? So there's lots of people missing. Mendos? He was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure. All cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. Haven't seen him since morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. The hiss of a cigarette butt being put out marks the end of the conversation. The voices fall silent and the door opens. You press yourself against a wall, and they don't notice you. Idiots! The hats must be pulled too far down over their stupid faces to see someone pressed against a wall. Someone named Mendes who ran away from school. You think he took our wand? We'll need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. So, can we get out of... That's open now. Can we not... Wow, we've phased through a door. Look, I just want a bit of cloth. It looks like there'd be a bit of cloth here. There isn't a bit of cloth here. How are we going to leave the school grounds if we're not allowed? And where is the infirmary? And what are the multiple doors that we found further in here? We can run past all these people. I don't think we need to talk to them. Nothing else has changed here. No, the pictures are all the same. There was always that one missing. So we went... Down was the laboratory, wasn't it? What's up the stairs? What are you doing by that door? That's a classroom. New teacher here is late for his lecture. He's probably the one standing downstairs. Help you? Secretive teacher. A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door. Whispers something incomprehensible. He's got a scarred face. Is he the guy? Listen to him. But actually listen. Unextinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. He's counting seconds. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished. Are you alright? Silence. Your daughter was asking about you. Silence. Right. Pull his hat off his stupid head. Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing from the other side. First one click, then a second. Then a third, a fourth, and a fifth. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. Examine the door. The door looks more like a work of art with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. Pull on the door, because we are that stupid. It's locked. Do we need to deal with him right now? Well, he might be in trouble, and you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Oh, for God's sake, we did say that. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. Look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher is standing, you see a small gold-plated lighter. Beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. Alright, I'll take the lighter. Is it a Zippo? Yes. Love a Zippo. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel, and the spark it gives off glows into a green flame. Ooh, green flame. Very nice. Leave. Hello? You sleep here? Can I light the candle? Candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look. Now that candle looks like the ones we saw in the strange teacher's door. We should try and light it. I think we should. That might be the puzzle. Let's light it. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning with a green flame. Impressive. Now let's go look at the door, see if anything's changed. Talk to his teacher first. Hello. The wizard glares up at you quickly. Oh, glances, not glares. You're probably glaring as well. Are you a teacher here? We can't see his face. I teach the first years the sign alphabet. And I conduct my own research in my free time. So there you have that. You point to the strange device on his desk. It's just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the sign. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones have been shattered? It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. No, he's not saying that. That's okay. Those bits should be in italics. Just so I know which bits to read out in a stupid voice and which bits to read out in my voice. Right, so he's probably going to tell us, so let's talk to him. The signs are on the barrier, and I insist it be called a barrier, not a wall, because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Destructive force? Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life itself. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. Well, yeah, there's 9 planets, including, right? You don't need to specify the including. Okay. So I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are a kind of message. And it may be an answer to how we stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message, and not just use its power letter by letter, as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who's realized that the letters on the wall? Barrier. That the letters on the barrier might form words. No. There was also Cornelius. Who's Cornelius? It's Coriolis, isn't it? I think Coriolis? Whose school it is? Cornelius. But I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now, in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just passed off to the next generation. Did you say Cornelius? I just so happened to be looking for... Cornelius is one. I thought it was... Have I been saying his name wrong all this time? Nobody's told me. Oh well. Cornelius. Cornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes. Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbol. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value, it's just a paradox. Yes, I've heard of it, the Cornelius paradox. The wizard nods respectfully. And what have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We are only a small portion of the symbol. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision, while the symbols behind -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all the difficulties, I've been able to decipher 2 words. Wow! Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of who? He shrugs. What's on the table? Crayons? Are we going to eat the crayons? Take all. That is actually very interesting. I quite like the idea that there is a force outside the world that is kind of trying to destroy, and there's this protective barrier that actually has some meaning other than giving magic to people. Oh look, a candle has been lit. Examine the candle. No, okay, you don't want to examine the candle though. Another office. Oh, there's another candle. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decided to steal the headmaster's papers? Yes. On it writes intuition, there's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. Force it open. You tried to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, and it makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh, don't want the headmaster to hear. Pick the lock. We have a lockpick. Pick a lock. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase lock and, trying to be as quiet as you can, quickly open the lock. Oh, is that it? That wasn't worth it. Light the candle. Green flame. You sleep here as well? Do all the teachers sleep on the premises? Oh, what's in the box? Crowbar parts. We're finally starting to get some crowbar parts. Okay. Old headmaster. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, so you decided that it was the best way to protect it. Ah. Look out there. He points to the window. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs. Yes, and they're written there for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them. He indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, he clenches his fists. They're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary human. To their level! It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we're made for greater things. He prods at his chest. And they were not. This is our world. Pounds his fist against the desk. I guess we say nothing. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through his desk. What do you know about the undead in the walls? It's an old school legend they're just made up. For made up creatures, there's a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, in certain times rumors start flying, pay them no mind. The headmaster turns away from you and keeps rummaging with papers on it. I want to see what's on those papers. Walk away. Walk away. I still need a bit of cloth. It's in this office. Oh, this is a classroom. Interesting. Can we do anything in the classroom? Oh, there's a candle. Excuse me. The teacher peers at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. The students turn and look at you and start giggling. Silently sit down at a desk. Doesn't get me any close to the candle. Okay. I don't think we have anything else time pressing. Sit down at the desk. You sit down at the nearest empty desk. The lecturer stares you in the eye, trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. You spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now time to check your homework, Mirush. Yes. A thin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dorimori, Ribus Nibus, and Chedis Medis. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of these names passed on with the Bronze Era itself. And what is meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first science came to fruition. The first through 7 generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power and only knew a handful of spells they deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. Keep listening. We might find out something about undead. And the most significant event in years, Rihanna. A shy, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. It'd been nice if they'd have animated that. The creation of the Great Canal? She looks uncertain at the teacher, who nods. A 40 kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dorimori created it with splitting magic, and now, which sign is now shattered. At the words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next, we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of Bright Lights. Leonard. And keep listening. That's when wizards attempted to seize power. First the Royal Three. Then there was a second attempt by Volox IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. The light-haired boy recites the words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated. When magic clinics, Baratus combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we gonna sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. I want to move on in that classroom and like, oh, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Thank God for that. Have some cloth. Green candle. There must be some cloth here. There must be. Teacher's desk. The drawer in the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer is closed, there must be something useful in it. Yeah, potentially students' homework or something. Pick the lock. The hole of the lock is quite small and your lockpick doesn't fit inside. A lockpick won't be much use here. So we're going to crowbar it open? That's why we need a crowbar. Attic door. Can't do anything with a workbench. Right, attic door. No, attic door. The door is locked. You have a lockpick. Maybe we're just not confident in the lockpick anymore. What about this other classroom? There's no teacher. This is more like a lecture hall. Don't mind me, I'm just the janitor. I'm here to steal the cloth. Light the candle. Green flame. Storage room will have cloth, right? It's okay, I know the teacher. Desk. Ooh, candy. Nice. Nice. Hello. So where's the new teacher? Oh yeah, the teacher ran away, didn't he? Desk. Tools and papers. We need tools for the crowbar, I guess. I'm trying to get to the teacher, but where's this fifth candle? The door to the storage room is locked. Let's use ink. I don't know if we'll ever find the key, but I want to be in there, so use ink. The drop of ink jumps from your fingers and disappears into the lock. There's a click. The door opens. Walk away. We have enough stuff to get more ink. I assume. Storage room. Empty bottle, crowbar bits. Well, we need the crowbar bits to get in the... And I need the cloth as well. And there's the last candle. Oh, good. Green flame. Ah. That's fun. What is it? Barrel of alcohol. A bottle of wine. Very nice. We're going to need that for somebody then. What's in here? What's all this? Why can I not loot? Okay. Well, that was fun. Well worth the 20 ink. And the probable spider attack that's going to happen once we... Okay, the candles are lit. That should mean the door is open. Abandoned room. Hey, buddy. You want to talk about it? Secretive teacher. Man is on his knees amidst scattered papers, covered in different variations of the same symbol. That's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will, I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol to the lowest possible degree. There's 3 years in wizard jail. Wizard jail? He picks up a new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on this symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hope would happen. He balls up the new paper. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it, but you can't find them anymore. It's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes at you. You see his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. The man notices your janitor ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition? Time to clean up, sir. The wizard stares at you, shocked. Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you're not great? Yes, you're right. Out of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. Oh. Interesting. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us made wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means. And now my body is rejecting that blood, and there's nothing that can suppress the reaction. You can't just drain the magic blood back. It's been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body is infused with magic. And now I'm going to pay for that. We did say we'd help. Try to cure him. You sure? Won't be easy, even with ink. I want to try. Wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. I'm not sure anything useful will happen. With these shackles on me, I can't. Give him some of your blood. A drop of your blood falls onto the wizard's hand. What the? The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move. Let me finish. 50 ink. We do have a bottle to replenish, and we probably have enough to make another one. But that's a lot of ink. Rewrite his illness. Plot twist. You concentrate and stream of ink, and the stream of ink jumps from your fingertips into the teacher's hand, where it's instantly absorbed. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrists give off a burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? It's still not enough, he needs more. Are you sure you're going to be alright? I hope so. Oh, well, 2 I can... Oh, it's 2 health. Oh, wow. Okay. Now I see it's ink and health. Right. That's me not really understanding, because they're using a different symbol. You squeeze your hand shut and blood starts flowing along with the ink. You can feel all memories of this illness wiping from this world. Cold emanating from your shackles is becoming unbearable. But you're finished now. What did you do to me? He crawls away from you. It's not important. I hope you get better now. The wizard is still staring at you, shocked, trying to understand what's going on. You notice the cracks in his face start to dissipate slightly. How are you? Are you alright? Yes, I think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. You rub your wrists, icy pain shoots through them and the skin starts to crack from cold. Ow! He's tired, what about me? Oh, what's this? Elakatiakas? I think I need that more than you. There we go, we're healed. I don't know about you, but I feel different. Hopefully he's okay. I should not have done that. I know we saved the guy's life. Probably. I should not have done that. Hey! Have you found anything out yet? Oh, I don't know what that said. Oh, something about we finding the teacher. Oh, you found him! What was wrong with him? He was sick, but he didn't touch the wand. Mikhail sighs in relief. Glad to hear it. That's one less suspect, right? Did you find anything else? Walk away. No, we didn't. Although I am hurting. I'm okay now, I've had some bread. Mouldy, stale bread. Wow, they are really big on their branding for their guilds, aren't they? Take all. 3 apples is nice. Everything in this so far that we found is telling me that we're going to have a big fight. And who are you? The other girls should be back by now. Oh god, there's so many people going missing. Why is this bed off to one side? That's the table that we looted, wasn't it? Can we not do anything with these bookcases? No. I just need a bit of cloth. Actually, I need crowbar bits as well. In the green room. Tools and crayon. Okay. Anything? A shady student. What do you want? You see a shifty looking student. The frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. Haha, nice. What's that you've got there? You point at the picture. Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school, eh? The student looks at you sullenly. So what's with the picture? Get lost! I said it's none of your business. Splashing with water from the bucket, of course. This isn't the first teenager you've come across who thinks he's hot stuff. Rolling your eyes, you tilt the bucket and splash dirty water right into his arrogant little face. What's wrong with you? Are you insane? The insolent student is shocked, but still looks at you. Oh. Intently and blocks your way to the painting. Get the hell out of here! He shoves you backwards. I guess we have to play nice. Alright. No one has to know. You wink. Did you find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? The student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. A secret cache!